thank you everyone for your time and your effort to be here. I would like to acknowledge all of you who are here, including many of you who are caregivers, as well as those of you who may be actually working in nursing homes and you are also students. I would like to acknowledge my students who are here. It's always a pleasure to see you. And we are in the midst of trying to develop better tools to cater to the needs of individuals with dementia. And what I'm going to be sharing with you right now, I hope will give you a brief background about music therapy and dementia and help you to have a better idea how music can benefit individuals with dementia. So if you can just give me a moment to share screen, I'll be playing a brief video and I hope that you will be able to ask me questions after this brief session so that if you have any specific needs, if you have concerns, anything that you are confused about, please feel free to ask. We value your participation because this will help us to build a better tool to actually help individuals with dementia. So let me just go to my share screen. And what I'm going to do is I have a very quick slide overview. And I hope that you can all see my screen clearly. I will have a little bit of audio, but just to give you a background. So my name is Dr. Indra Selvarajah, and I happen to be a medical music therapy lecturer at the University Putra Malaysia. I actually did my PhD in the area of dementia. And what I want to really highlight today is what are the ways that music can actually be of benefit to people with dementia. So if you'll permit me now to play you a very brief video, I won't show you the whole video because it's quite long, but I hope it will give you enough of an idea of the kind of effects that music can assert on people with dementia. So let's just watch a brief extract of this video clip. I'm going to call it up from YouTube, and I'm going to play it from this portion.
Inert, maybe depressed, unresponsive. We first see Henry inert, maybe depressed, unresponsive, and almost unalive.
So Henry has dementia.
Henry,
Yes, sir.
I found your music. You want your music now?
What's up to you? I
Okay,
mean,
let's try your music, okay? And then you tell me if it's too loud or not.
Then he is given an iPod containing, we know, his favorite music. And immediately he lights up. His face assumes expression, his eyes open wide. He starts to sing and to rock and to move his arms, and he's being animated by the music.
And he used to always sit on the unit with his head like this. He didn't really talk to much people. And then when I introduced the music to him, this is his reaction ever since.
The philosopher Kant once called music the quickening art, and Henry is being quickened, he's being brought to life.
yeah.
I'm going to take the music for 1 second, okay? Just to
Huh?
ask you a few questions. Okay? I'm going to give it back to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
The effect of this doesn't stop, because when the headphones are taken off, Henry, normally mute and virtually unable to answer the simplest yes or no questions, is quite voluble.
Henry,
Yeah.
do you like the iPod? Do you like the music you're hearing?
Yes.
Tell me about your music.
Well, I don't have one, I mean.
Do you like music?
Yeah, I'm crazy about music. You play beautiful music, beautiful sound,
Did
beautiful.
did you play music when you were did you like music when you were young?
Yes, I went to big dances and things.
Okay, I'm just going to play you a very short part of that video, but I just hope that you have caught a glimpse of the behavior of Henry before the music and after the music. And so we're going to continue our slides from there. We're going to talk about what did we notice about Henry before the music and then after the music. So very quickly, before the music, what you may have noticed was he was more asleep, minimally responsive. His eyes were closed. He wasn't really giving eye contact to his caregivers, people around him. He didn't seem so engaged with his environment. His body was slouched forward. His voice was soft and he was mumbling. He seemed to have poor awareness of his surroundings. But right after the music, I know it was just a very simple video, but what was very striking to me when I first watched the video, of course, is Henry being a dementia patient. When he was given music, when he was administered some music to listen to, immediately you see the change in his body language, in his facial expression. His voice becomes louder, his eyes are wide open, he's far more expressive, and it's as if music has animated him and made him more attuned to his surrounding. He was able to answer questions in real time to the interviewer, and he was actually able to express interest in the surroundings and the people around him. So what is so fascinating is, for us, of course, when you talk about Henry after music, he has shown that there is clearly some kind of effect that the music has caused on Henry's brain, and you can see it in his change of behavior. The gentleman that you saw who was offering some brief statements and remarks about Henry in the video, he is actually a very famous neurologist by the name of Oliver Sacks. Unfortunately, he's passed away now, but he was one of the early neuroscientists who studied the effects of music on the brain, and he discovered that music has such a powerful effect on the brain. And in this particular video, he says that it is as if the music has restored Henry, the dementia patient, to himself. He seemed to remember who he was, and he had reacquired his identity for a while.